versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. Versus the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we found out we are drunks. Versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
Welcome once again to another episode of the Drunks vs. the World podcast. My name is Lucas.
I am Justin.
I am Lucas.
No, you got it wrong again.
Cut.
It's been a while, so it's allowed to get one wrong. No, I'm Jason.
And action.
And go.
And we are the Drunks.
Versus the world.
We most certainly are.
Yep. We're sitting here with each got a beer. We each got a cocktail.
The Monster Energy UV vodka. What do you call these? What would you call these?
A Monster UV.
It's good.
That works.
That
I
works.
don't know.
I like it.
Monster Uv. I don't know.
It's got legs.
Yeah. I think they're good. I used to drive around town with them. I'm not gonna lie, I did. Like if I was leaving the bar and heading over to my brother's to have some beers and play cornhole, I'd stop at the liquor store to make sure I got myself a beer, and I'd grab like 2 fucking Monsters, and I'd grab 2 of these little fuckers and mix that thing
UV
up.
shooter. Yep.
Set it right. I've gotten pulled over with them, and the cops didn't say anything because it was just a Monster. Little did they know there's fucking vodka in that bitch. So.
Little did they know.
Little did they know.
Yep.
So, anyway, Justin, how was your week?
It's all right. Got my new water heater installed.
Dude,
Yep.
so you could take more than a 3-minute
Oh, these are
shower?
some nice showers, man. Gets too hot sometimes.
Well,
I gotta jump out of there.
That's what they're for.
I know. That works pretty good. Was it worth $1,400? I don't know, but
Well,
I needed it. So
I wonder if it's just a heating element or maybe something just simple.
well, he
without
said
it.
I never have drained it since I've been there, and I don't think the previous homeowners have ever drained it. He had a hard time, I think, draining it, and there was a bunch of shit built up in there.
So what did he say?
But he ended up doing it. But I asked him, did you have a hard time draining? And he's like, yeah, there was a lot of stuff built up in there. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
So is it something that you should do every so often?
You're
or
supposed to drain it every year.
Oh, well, fuck there. Make yourself a note on your phone.
Now you know.
Yeah. Fuck, I had no idea about that.
Have you drained yours
I've
yet?
never drained mine.
You better.
Better.
That's all right. He'll call like 6 years from after, because then he'll...
Yep.
Ken, it's not like what are you going to do? Go start a fire outside and warm up the water, Lucas? That's more work than just having somebody come replace it.
Oh, yeah. A hot water heater would... that's something I would definitely address sooner than I normally do, like with my dryer.
Right.
I disagree. I think a dryer is more needed than hot water heater.
No, I need those hot showers.
See,
Cold showers are better for you.
cold showers are better.
You're stronger. They're not stronger.
No, I couldn't believe it. He waited so fucking long. I'm like, dude. And he found out the day they delivered his washer and dryer.
You got it fixed now, or it's...
Yeah, and the funny thing is there... whatever happened when they first plugged it in and turned that dryer or that circuit on, it caused a flash or whatever in the garage, but that was it. So I don't know, because when the electrician came out, they didn't have to change anything. They just plugged the dryer in and it was like, yeah, it works.
Really? Mm-hmm. It didn't fucking...
So it didn't actually blow anything. It was just a freak thing, and I went 6 months, if not longer, without a dryer, and I would just hang dry everything in my closet.
Brand new washer dryer too. That's so funny.
Funny, that is funny.
My mom got bought a new washer dryer a few years ago, and she told me how much she paid for it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Thing better been a transformer. Should have went and grabbed your fucking clothes, washed them, and then threw them in the dryer itself, and then the dryer turns into a fucking robot and folds and puts them away for what she paid for that
Better
shit.
fucking
And
pledge me
Bluetooth. And Bluetooth.
Bluetooth dryer.
Yeah. Dang, it's done.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. The need for Bluetooth on.
When I was looking at water heaters, there were some Bluetooth ones.
What the fuck for? What the hell would you need Bluetooth on a water heater for?
Everything's got Bluetooth now.
I had this idea many years ago when I was living in an apartment, like, right across the interstate here. Mm-hmm. And I was on the third floor. And the fucking dryer sucked. And there was only one washroom in that whole building. It used to piss me off. And I'm like, fuck, why wouldn't you just do this thing where you had a switch built in and it wired into a fucking light or whatever in your apartment and wired into the timer on the washer to where when you just press the number of dryer or washer or dryer that you're on, and then you would press the number of the apartment you're in, and when that thing was off, either a light went on or there would be a light ding. So then you, instead of making 17 trips up and down those fucking stairs, dude, I weighed like 14 pounds. I looked like a cancer fucking survivor because I was so skinny walking up down those stairs.
That would be a pain in the ass.
Oh, it sucked. It sucked. In that apartment building, none of the apartments had washer dryer available in the unit. We have it now, and I bought our washer dryer. I bought them used for $200. The dryer took a shit last year, and the washer when we got them, they were 10 years old. Dryer took a shit, and by chance, my mother and father-in-law were getting a new set, though, so they gave us their old dryer.
Nice.
And it worked fine. That washer's still rocking.
Mm-hmm.
So, no,
they should just invent clothes that don't need washing.
They do. They're called new clothes.
New clothes, yeah.
I mean, you just throw them away, you go buy new ones.
I think George on Seinfeld had a bit about that. I never buy new underwear, or I never reuse underwear. I always just buy new ones.
Seriously, for like 3 years, I did that. I never wore the same underwear. I would payday. I'd go buy 2 packs of underwear, and every year, I just throw away.
It's crazy. I've only ever bought 1 pack.
My whole life.
He's still
on.
Yep, still rocking
still
them.
Good. Still good.
The wife gets mad because she'll see like I'll have a hole in a sock.
Yeah.
She'll throw it away, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh, if I have a hole in the sock, I'm throwing.
They're
it
comfy.
Away. I'm throwing them away.
It depends where the hole is.
Yes, that's true.
The hole was between my big toe and my other toe.
That's the worst part.
That's
the worst
But
spot.
it wasn't but it was on top, so none of the toes are popping through.
Yeah, if it's on top, then it's okay.
See?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Socks are fucking expensive. Buy some new ones.
Listen, I don't have a trust fund to just buy socks.
That's what the trust fund was for, is just socks.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm paying in taxes now, so I need to.
That's true. You do have a pretty big fucking tax bill this year. Mm-hmm. How much was it again?
$9.
Oh, fuck. I don't know how you can live with yourself.
I know.
See, when you have to pay in $9, you should fucking be able to call the people that take, your payroll and be like, what the fuck did you missed like some payments here, bitches. Mm-hmm. Because it's not that I didn't make the money to make sure the federal government got it.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Fucking Uncle Sam.
$1 a month payments and then ask for an extension.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Lucas, how was your week?
My week was pretty laid back for the most part. I didn't do anything.
That's true.
Until last night. Otherwise I just got home and.
Well, we played a round of golf.
Yeah, we did on Monday or Tuesday, whatever.
You
day.
won?
Yeah.
Like I said,
I didn't. I thought my guy was on a same level as yours, but it wasn't. So
Yeah, so he just bumped it up to Pro-Am.
Yeah.
and I still didn't. The first game I didn't do the greatest, but I ended up both games under par. So that's always a plus.
I think your guys' pants are too tight.
You make fun of his pants. Now, before it was his hair.
Yeah. And his fentanyl dealings.
I forgot about that. Yeah, well, Hey.
You should spend more time on the driving range and less time on the streets dealing fentanyl.
He's making enough money now to where he's got people doing that for him.
Oh, okay.
Got a couple of crack
Is that why he started the tour in the first place?
Fentanyl houses. I got a new caddy though.
Oh, you didn't like the other one?
He kept stealing. From my guy. So now I got a. She's a female.
Oh,
Yeah. Make sure that I get some fried chicken. She was.
yeah, you don't really see female caddies on PGA for the males.
Well,
No, not really.
Their ass better be in the kitchen making me a sandwich. Sorry, ladies, for the 3 that listen.
Yeah, 2.
2. Yeah.
God, you guys are optimistic.
One of them
Yeah.
is my wife.
She don't listen to this, does she?
No. She would listen to it if back when I could drive. And me and
Yeah.
her would go dink around, like go here or there, just shopping or just get out of the house.
Let's play an
I
episode.
would put our podcast on. I'd listen to the episode. But now that I'm stuck at home, I could listen to it even more easier.
Yeah.
But now I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because you don't like the sound of your voice on fucking, but you got a pretty voice, buddy.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, whenever I hear my own voice, I always think, God, it sucks that
Yeah.
this is the way that people hear me.
Yeah. I can't believe people like hang out like
Can't believe
have
that.
friends in the first place.
I can't believe I let you guys over here.
It's like what RFK says. I hate the sound of my own voice.
And he should.
I would not be my friend if.
What was it, like a week or 2 ago? Some fucking reporter asked fucking Patrick Mahomes what's it like sounding like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't hear about
I
that.
can't remember what
That's
exactly he said. He
Dick
just,
reporter.
Yeah, that's a.
I thought, fuck, who gives a shit? That's funny. That's just good TV right there.
Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. here.
Patrick Mahomes here. I just won my 3rd Super Bowl.
Yeah, thanks to the refs.
It wasn't because of the refs.
One game, one play.
You got to show me that play.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
A fucking
Talking
dude.
about-
I guarantee you he was over the fucking line.
49ers choked.
They did. I mean, they wouldn't have gone into overtime if it was for that play, but it is what
We'll
it
have
is.
to.
And that is stupid, Dave. I mean, you're going to tell me that Shanahan got fired, you know.
He's not getting fired.
He got fired.
No, he didn't.
I'm pretty sure I read
No,
it.
he didn't.
Maybe it was one of those things where, but I'm pretty sure they said they fired him afterwards. Anyway,
They fired their defensive coordinator.
they should,
That one I know they did.
which was it was so weird. Their defense fucking crushed it in the first half,
The first half.
and
yeah.
then the second half they came out and he was like, "We're going to do some adjustments." Why?
Yeah.
What adjustments? If anybody fucked up adjustments, it was the fucking offensive coordinator and the head
Yeah, that
coach.
first half, that was the lowest amount of points in the first half the Chiefs have had all year.
Well, that's the lowest amount of yards that fucking Mahomes ever had the first half.
Mm-hmm.
What did he have? Like they said, he did like 60-some yards
Yeah,
because the
it
fucking defense was
wasn't-
killing him.
didn't look great right away, but you know, when you're one of the goats,
Yeah.
you know,
Whatever. Fuck him. Hate him.
what'd you think of the halftime show? Usher.
I seen a meme after he changed his clothes into that purple shit. Mm-hmm. I seen a meme where they compared him and the Cobras from Dodgeball.
Oh,
It was hilarious. You remember the Cobras fighting
the
Cobras
Ben
from
Stiller's team.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
They it was so fucking stupid. It was funny. I didn't mind it. You know, it wasn't horrible. Alicia Keys,
Babe.
I love her to death.
Yeah,
great.
Babe.
she's hot.
Yeah.
Usher was like grinding up on her too. I was like, what's going on here?
When you, it's Alicia Keys. I mean,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
think they're both married.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if Usher is. He'd be stupid to be married.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was all right. I had some a friend of mine posted, the greatest halftime show ever.
No.
I'm like,
Oh, come
that
on.
fucker doesn't even break my top 10. The best ever was Prince. That was the
Yeah,
best
most
one
people
ever.
would agree. Yeah.
I mean, apparently during his fucking show, somebody, something happened and something like cut a wire. And he was like, what the fuck do I do? And apparently he grabbed it and held it together for the fucking whole show.
Jesus.
Or during the halftime show. But, you have these people, had all those women in those fucking high heels dancing on that plexiglass in the rain.
Yeah.
And then him playing an electric fucking guitar. And
In the rain.
it was amazing. I
Also
loved
in big old platform type shoes.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that was a great show. So, what do you think about now that we've kind of went through a whole season, whole year worth of different sports and everything, and we were going to talk about celebrities that aren't in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, we got artists not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then players not in their
Right.
Sports Hall of Fame.
Right.
And then I also got a list of actors who've never won an Oscar.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
Those are the
see
three
where
I
we go
got.
here.
The Hall of Fame Rock and Roll one's a little interesting. First on the list, Brian Adams is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
So
Big problem that a lot of people have with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is that they have people that are not rock and roll in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
If they want to have a Hall of Fame for
Just have a general music.
Yep.
general
Just
music, because the
music
Rock and
Hall of
Roll
Fame.
Hall of Fame, like Motley Crue's not in it.
That's bullshit.
They should be. A lot of big rock bands should be,
Oh yeah.
and they're not. And then you got like,
Alice in Chains is not in there.
see, and I guarantee you they will at some point.
You would think so.
I'm almost positive that they will get in there at some point.
Now Lane Staley just refuses to show up to accept the
He does. I mean,
the
what a
induction or whatever
what
it's
a
called. when
prima
you get-
donna.
Yep.
Anthrax isn't in the Hall of Fame.
Which
I don't really know any of their music.
for them being in the top four, thrash metal bands, top four, because you have the big four they're called: Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax. Mm-hmm. And I'm not even sure
And AC/DC.
that's not thrash.
I thrash to it.
thrash is more of like it's quicker, it's faster, like old school Metallica shit.
Headbanging music.
Yeah, Creeping Death, fucking, the Four Horsemen, shit like that. That's Metallica. That's considered thrash.
Interesting.
Yes,
Interesting. Bad Company is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
that one. I don't know if I really have a problem with that one.
I don't either. Yeah, I think
The only reason why the only problem I would have with it is because Ted Nugent's not in it. And he should
Ted
be.
Nugent. I'm not a huge fan of his music.
I'm not, but as a guitarist, the guy was incredible. Starting off in the 70s, I mean, obviously a lot of people don't dig his politics, but in the way he lives his life, like he only feeds his family with stuff that he kills.
Yeah.
So he's a big hunter.
Yeah.
Big Second Amendment guy, but the guy's also a fucking loudmouth asshole.
Yeah.
But he could play I've seen him live,
I did too.
and it's fucking amazing. It's an amazing show, and he could the guy's I think 70 now, and he could play a guitar like there's no one else.
Yeah. He probably should be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him.
I was thinking of Damn Yankees, not Bad Company. But anyway, I don't think Bad Company should be in it either.
Probably not.
So.
Yeah, honestly, Bad Company is the only song that I know by them.
Yeah.
I
There'd be
literally
others
don't
if you
know.
heard it, you'd be like,
Yeah.
Blue Oyster Cult is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
BOC should be in there.
Yeah.
They got one song.
They got
got a
two.
couple.
Godzilla is a good song.
Oh. How does that one go again?
Go, go, Godzilla. It's the only part I know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I mean, you got one hit wonders that are in there and they shouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know?
This is interesting. John Bon Jovi's not in it.
Yeah, Bon Jovi, period, isn't in it. And
That's
they should
crazy.
be.
That's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
But and the thing is, it's like I said, look at what the fuck do you have to do to qualify to be in the
Right.
Rock and Roll Hall of
Do
Fame?
you have to
It's-
buy your way in or something?
Maybe.
Like, holy shit.
John Bon Jovi's worth a lot of fucking money.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of money. He's
Yeah.
up there with like Slash because Slash and Axl, like Slash, Axl, and fucking Izzy Stradlin, they're worth like between $400, $500, $600, $700 million.
Yeah.
Because Izzy Stradlin wrote most of the music. So
Yeah, Bon Jovi was looking to buy the Bills years ago.
was it the
Kinda-
Bills or the Jets?
He was the Bills because he wanted to move him to Toronto, and people were pissed.
Why would he do that? He's from New Jersey.
I don't know.
Yeah, that is kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think the Jets were available. They weren't for sale.
He had to pull a lot of strings to get a lot of people to help him invest in it because he wasn't going to just drop his whole fucking nut into that
Yeah.
thing. I mean, the guy's worth a lot of fucking money, but
Not
you
a
know.
billionaire.
I think he would have been. I think he wanted to buy it, but he also was. But he could only afford to be like a minority owner.
Right.
But hey, look at Tom Brady doing the same thing.
Yeah. Boston's not in the Hall of Fame.
No, because
They should be.
it's in Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's a city, you idiot.
Fucking dumb.
Duh.
That's why we can't bring you anywhere.
Didn't think of that.
So neither is Chicago,
Yeah. They probably are.
probably.
Phil Collins isn't in the...
What?
That's just
Maybe Genesis is, but...
He should be inducted twice for his solo work and
Yeah.
Genesis. That's not right.
all right. We need to contact the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and
Yeah.
we need to take over the.
We're gonna make a phone call next week to these sons of bitches.
Yeah, we're gonna make this right.
Yeah.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
There's
Saw
nothing without Young. Okay.
That's kind of true, yeah.
They had a couple of jams, and that's about it, though. That
Yeah.
Southern rock shit just.
And actually, the only ones that I know by them are probably Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. Unless you meant that and just trailed off.
No,
and didn't say
it
it.
did say Young on the...
Okay,
that
okay.
too.
And Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some good ones. Southern Cross, I love that song.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good jam.
Good stuff. Foreigners not... They should,
Oh my God, they
That
really
is
should be.
That is a fucking travesty.
That's a travesty.
Are you kidding me?
Like,
That's
who is in the Hall of Fame? Is it just the Beatles and Elvis, and that's it?
And Jay-Z.
And Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm questioning this.
If I heard, I heard that there was a rapper that was nominated to get in, and he said no because I don't do rock
I
and
think that
roll.
was Eminem.
It might have been.
I'm going to look at this list when this
He's
was made.
that.
September 12th, 2023.
It's just really quick. Eminem. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about him because of this beef that he had with some wannabe rapper who's just trying to become relevant again.
Yeah.
You know, and what I really like about him, it's a lot of it has to do because, his Lions were in the NFC Championship game.
Oh, yeah.
And he's always in the news because he's one of the GOATs of rapping.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that he is he's real.
Mm-hmm.
I seen an interview where he after his record deal and he went multi-platinum and whatever, and he was worth millions already. And he seen a watch. He seen like this Rolex that he wanted to buy. He was thinking about buying, but he didn't know if he could. So he called his manager and asked, hey, can I afford to buy this watch? And he told Eminem, he goes, you can afford to buy like 100,
Yeah.
200
Yes,
You could buy
Marvel.
the store, okay?
and you know what he ended up not buying it anyway. He went and bought himself like a $40 fucking Timex, I guess.
That happened
Nice.
a long time ago.
Yeah. That's
when
a while
he first
ago.
started. Yeah.
But and now he's worth a lot of money too.
Yeah, he's been really smart about. I mean, it seems he like grew up a lot after he
Got off
hit the
drugs.
limelight and
Got
stuff.
off drugs,
Yeah,
quit drinking, and his daughter takes advantage of that money, though. I hear.
Yeah.
Haley's hot though.
Yeah.
His daughter is hot. But then his ex-wife Kim was hot too. So
Makes sense.
yeah.
Good genes. Peter Frampton's not in the Hall of Fame. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Songwriter, and guitarist, he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think so.
You would think.
I'm questioning how valid this list is.
Yeah, right?
It's ultimateclassicrock.com. But
I mean, it's the ultimate classic rock source, though. It's right in the name. So
it's got to be true.
Well, there's probably a different list that actually has the ones that are, you would think that there's probably a list from like the actual, maybe this is it, I don't know, but it sounds like a crock of shit to me.
It really does.
you know what we should do? We were talking about earlier about how like you shouldn't induct rappers into the Hall of Fame, into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You should have a Music Hall of Fame. Fuck that. Let's just start the Hall of Fame.
That is a great idea.
We can induct anyone for anything.
That is I love that.
We're the ultimate Hall of Fame.
Just the Hall of
The
Fame.
Drunks versus the World Hall of Fame. I think
Just the general Hall of
Just
Fame.
the
that's
Hall
what
of
I'm
Fame brought to you
saying.
by Drunks
Yeah.
versus the
Yeah,
World.
Who would you
sponsored by
induct first?
me.
Jesus?
That's a big.
Why? Probably-
Jesus is number one?
No. Why would we?
George Washington.
Maybe George, but Jesus, he didn't do anything. He died. Remember?
Well,
Early. Yeah.
Maybe
But
we'll-
back when he died when he was like 32 years old, 34, something like that. Back then, he was like 90 in real years.
Yeah.
In our years, so.
Yeah, he could have lived longer if he didn't get killed.
Well, if he would have shut his mouth and quit saying he was the Messiah and said, I'm the Son of God, then maybe
Yeah.
he would have, They would have been like, yeah, let's leave it alone.
Yeah, I love that idea though.
Actually, the problem with Jesus was that he was cutting into the profit margins of the local vineyards and stuff because he just kept turning water into wine, and so they put a
big
hit out
wine
on him.
that,
Big wine.
But see, he big wine,
Got him.
the big vineyard.
Big
See,
vineyard.
But see, if they would have been smart, they would have just paid him. Said,
Yeah, they could have cut a deal. of
yeah,
some
they
sort.
could have, some sort of licensing.
Yeah, then you don't even have to grow the fucking grapes.
Yeah.
You just have him do it. You just-
You just grab a
Why didn't
pail
they-
of fucking water, bam.
why didn't they just kidnap him and turn him into a slave and then just literally
Yeah,
you keep him in a giant vat
I'm
that
sure
you
they
just keep cycling water through and it turns to wine.
I'm sure they talked about it. It was just cheaper to kill him.
Yeah.
It's just easier. That
You don't have to
way.
deal with all the moralists going,
all the
oh,
red tape. So how about next week we actually we'll each think of like 10 people that should be in
we'll officially start the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'll even put up a little thing
Put a
on the
board,
website.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Put it up on the website where it'd be like, okay, this is who.
Yeah.
10 people each that we think there should, and you have to have a reason why.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
Okay, we'll do that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. All right, who else?
Billy Idol is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
What the fuck? I love Billy Idol.
I do too.
That guy was, I mean, he got a lot of backlash because he dressed like he was punk rock, like he was into punk. And the punk rock community just fucking, just kind of like what they did with Green Day. Green Day's punk, but the fucking punk rock scene, the punk rock fucking people just said, you're a sellout.
Yeah, once you start making money, then the hardcore punk fans are like, oh, you sold out.
You're not so punk anymore.
Yeah. But I love Billy Idol, and that guy should be in there.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully, if he does get in there, don't ride a motorcycle, dude.
Did he crash or
Got
something?
into a bad accident.
Yeah, he walked with a cane. He's been walking with a cane since he was like 30.
Did he
so-
really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Spent a lot of time in the hospital.
You've seen The Wedding Singer, right? I love it.
All right.
All right.
Go kiss her, mate, or whatever he said.
Iron Maiden's not in the Hall of Fame.
What?
I'm not a huge fan.
I'm not
They're
either,
okay.
but dude, that's heavy
They're
metal.
iconic. I
Yeah.
mean,
And Bruce Dickinson, that guy's, he's either going to get in the Music Hall of Fame or Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before, and then he'll probably end up winning like a fucking Nobel Prize too, because he's got a doctorate in like fucking physics or some shit, and he's got his pilot's license. The guy's like, he's like Dolph Lundgren. Dolph is
Yeah,
smart as
Dolph is
fuck.
really
He's got
smart.
like 2 PhDs and a master's from MIT. And,
Yep.
and
Really?
what's his name from Iron Maiden? Is Bruce Dickinson, same thing.
Well, he lost his country to the Cold War. So, against Balboa.
yeah.
Did you know that he actually just within the last year finally became a citizen of the United States?
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he just became a citizen. See pictures of his daughter? Wow. I'm gonna
So
put her.
can you...
I'm gonna put her in the fucking Hall of Fame just because she's that hot.
Can you get these degrees and go to college if you're not a citizen of the U.S.?
Yeah, you can get a
Yep.
student visa. Honest kids do that. Well, shit. Look at
suppose.
look at the guys that fucking flew the airplanes in
Yeah.
9/11. They took flight lessons here.
Yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
Excuse me. Can you teach me how to fly into a building? I'm just asking.
just wondering. You
Just
know.
for example.
I'm just trying to get better at like lining up the plane. So like
With
if
a
you could
certain
teach
window.
me, yeah. So like if you could teach me how to fly directly at like a skyscraper, because that
Like
like
the World Trade Center, for example.
that's a good, big, easy
Like a
target.
Tall, narrow.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then can you also show me if I needed to how to avoid hitting that?
If I needed to.
Yeah. Oh, how? Yeah, stay at 30,000 feet. You won't hit it. You know?
Oh, okay.
We're going to hell for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've been going to hell since episode 1.
Yeah. Jane's Addiction's not in the Hall of Fame. They're not that good.
I didn't mind some of their shit. Dave Navarro, Perry Farrell, Dave Navarro should end up in there because he's been,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. The band itself, I don't know that I would put them
Yeah. I
in
don't
the
deserve
Hall of Fame level.
Got Caught Stealing was like their big song. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is.
Corn's not in there.
God damn it.
Hopefully they will be eventually.
I think,
Well,
yeah,
vegetables aren't allowed in it. So,
true.
well, apparently they let Jimi Hendrix in there.
That I don't really get that joke.
Vegetable, he dead.
Oh, I was
just
thinking
because he's-
vegetable is paralyzed.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
But yeah, Corn, they're gonna have a hard time getting in. But nowadays you got these rock bands that are like, fuck, we don't care.
Yeah. I think they all at this point realize what a joke the Rock and Roll Hall of
Yeah.
Fame is.
Right.
But they definitely want to be in the Hall of Fame. So
Yeah, the General Hall of Fame.
I think when Kiss, a few years ago, when Kiss got inducted, Ace Frehley and Peter Criss didn't even get invited. And they were original members. And when somebody reached, I think it was Paul Stanley reached out to him, he says, go fuck yourself. He's tired of their shit.
Yeah, they just can't get along.
And then when they went on a reunion tour with Peter Criss and Ace Frehley, they were I shouldn't say only pay him, but they were going to pay him $5,000, which is what a show, which is what like studio musicians make. That's a slap in the face to an original member of one of the most iconic bands of all time.
Yep.
We're talking up there with the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Kiss.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Legendary.
definitely. And to say that to a fucking founding member,
Yeah.
what an
That
bunch of
is
assholes.
dick move.
But Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley, they own all the rights to it. They're fucking. I think Simmons is a billionaire.
Yeah. All that merchandising they did.
Dude, they had Kiss fucking coffins. I seen it. They had.
that'd be pretty sick.
If you look at his, have you ever watched that Family Jewels? That
Yeah.
I loved it. It was funny.
Yeah, I'd only seen a
I mean, I had to
couple
check
things,
out
but-
what's her name, his wife, and his daughter's hot as fuck. His Sophie is fucking but they would show his office, and they would show every little piece that they have of that they had as far as merchandise. But and what they have a Kiss coffin.
That's awesome.
Do you think his daughter got his tongue?
I hope so.
That would really make
her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Lucky son of a bitch. She can tongue his butthole while she's blowing him.
It's the dream. That's the dream.
Hey, I want to boof your tongue. Well, I'm gonna suck your dick. Man. You're gonna watch this.
She does. She might be my first induction in the general.
Dude, you have to look up pictures of her. She's fucking gorgeous. Yeah. She looks like her mom, and her mom's hot. So
nice.
Yeah.
Lenny Kravitz is not in the Hall of Fame.
I could do without, but he's
all right.
I think he's another one that
he's on the
that could be down the line. Like,
maybe when he's getting old.
Yeah.
Huey Lewis in the News isn't in.
What? Really? That's
surprising.
I like Huey Lewis in the News.
They're good, but I don't know if they're Hall of Fame.
They were their 80s. They were big 80s, but they had a lot of hits in the 80s.
Yeah, they got some bangers.
Yeah.
Marshall Tucker Band, not in the Hall of Fame.
What? Don't even know them.
I saw them at Moondance. They were good, but I mean, who knows what iteration of the Marshall Tucker Band it was.
I do know them now. I think about it.
Can't you see?
Mm-hmm.
Dave Matthews Band. I would not classify them as rock and roll.
No, they were that 90s kind of.
Well, they 90s, 2000s. I don't even know if it's alternative or would you be more almost like folk? It almost sounds like at times.
Yeah, I don't know what you classify them as.
I'm not gonna lie though. I kind of dig the guy's voice.
Yeah. He does have a good voice.
Good.
Yeah,
he's good. Meatloaf's not in there.
He only had like 2 good songs.
No,
but they both fucking went. No, that
went like mainstream. Yeah,
yeah. The 2, yeah. So his very first song, or from his record from the 70s,
Bat Out of Hell,
blew up, and then didn't do shit for like 12 years, and then the one that he had,
and he had Bat Out of Hell 2.
Yeah,
which was I think Bat Out of Hell 2 is one of the all-time best albums. It is start to finish. It is so good.
He was, he's a great fucking singer, an amazing singer. It's just he wasn't stuff that I liked. He
should be in the Hall of Fame though.
I think he should, but his stuff it's different for sure.
Yeah,
it's not your traditional rock and roll.
Right. Yeah, he was in Fight Club too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Before we go any further, Justin, would you grab me a Fireball?
Absolutely.
I haven't had a Fireball in like 2 weeks.
I'll take a Fire Bee as well.
FB.
Hello, little buddy.
It says no boofing.
Try and
show me where it says that.
Doesn't say
That's
that.
how I'm taking it.
Warning: do not boof.
Do not.
Lucas, grab the funnel.
It's the only warning on there too. It's not no drinking and driving warning. It's just don't boof.
Don't boof.
Don't boof and drive.
Should.
Cheers, buddy.
Just like how these cigarette packs say this causes cancer. That's what it's going to say on the FB bottle.
It probably should.
Boofing.
Alcohol is a type 1 carcinogen.
Yeah.
I learned that today.
Really?
Yep. I saw it on Reddit, so it's probably
is?
true.
Yeah, it must be true.
I don't know what it means to be a type 1 carcinogen. It's probably
it's like
on the lower end.
Like cigarettes are type 1 carcinogen because it gives you cancer.
Yeah. I think cigarettes are probably a higher level than
Type 1 is the top. It's kind of like fucking
DEFCON 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I still don't know which direction that
One
goes.
is the worst.
One is the worst?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I always just go DEFCON 3 because that's right in the middle.
Yeah. You never know. You always kind of
You never know.
prepared.
Yeah.
You never know. Megadeth is not in the
That doesn't surprise me one bit because they had some great records, but they also didn't really hit and really do anything until like the late 80s, early 90s. Because, I mean, look, once Dave Mustaine got booted from Metallica.
I always felt like Megadeth was kind of in Metallica's shadow.
Well, Dave Mustaine was. He was the original lead guitarist, and then they fired him because he was a mean drunk. So they literally told him, they were all, I think they were in Boston or somewhere, they were gonna playing a show or they were doing something. Anyway, they went out one night and he pulled his shit and they got tired of it. Finally, the next morning he woke up to them handing him a bus ticket to go home back to San Francisco and says, "See you later."
See you
You're out of
later.
the band. Then they hired Kirk Hammett. There's a documentary about Metallica that happened from when they started until I think it's after the Black Album, and it was really interesting and Mustaine to this day still says that they a lot of the Kill 'Em All album. Mustaine says that's pretty much all my music. One song, I can't remember what it's called, so he named it something else, and it was actually when he plays it was supposed to be faster, but when Metallica recorded it without him, they slowed it down. I just can't remember what it's called. I'd have to look it up. But Mustaine's he's a great guitarist, great musician, and it's kind of funny how you get kicked out of a fucking mainstream band that got as big as they did, just to become another successful band.
Yeah, to just go do it again.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Right. So.
Next on this list is a band called Motley Crue. Never heard of them. Must not be that good.
Fuck you.
Well, they're not even in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How good could they be?
Pretty fucking shitty.
Those guys.
Motley Crue.
Even Nikki Sixx said it. He goes, even if they fucking did opera to us, we wouldn't take it.
It must be just because of all their shenanigans that they've been.
Well, if you think about it, look at some of the shit that these bands have pulled. I mean, Motley Crue is considered the most notorious band ever because of the shit that they've pulled. They almost got deported from Japan before the end of one of their very first tours there. They almost got fucking kicked out of the country because shit they were doing, They got all, him and Tommy and Nikki got all fucked up on drugs and then slamming bottles of fucking Jack Daniels on a bullet train or whatever it was in Japan, or some train in Japan, and almost beat the shit out of one of the conductors and shit. They were running around. That's why they're, so
kind of what they're known for, yeah.
Yep. So, but love you guys.
Yeah. Motorhead's not in it. This list kind of pissed me off.
Motorhead,
they're not in it either. I think
Lemmy should at least be in there. I mean, they did some bangers too, but Motorhead should be in there. It's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Fuck.
Yeah. Another band. They only have one good song.
Who?
The Night Ranger.
They had
I fucking love Sister Christian.
Sister Christian's awesome.
There's a few. They've had a few, but yeah,
Saw
Sister
them at
Christian
Moondance as well. This was all at the same Moondance too. Marshall Tucker.
I want to go to Moondance.
We need to go to Walker, Minnesota this year.
It's a beautiful area.
I think it's June for that Creed concert.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. Next on the list, they're playing in Fargo. Oasis. They're coming.
Is it both brothers or just the one?
I don't know.
I think it's probably just not Noah, but the other one.
They're
yeah, you might be right.
I mean, maybe someday they could be in there. I just don't think that they did enough stuff. But so what they did, they were one of the biggest bands
back when
they were in their
heyday,
Champagne Supernova and all that shit. Yeah, worldwide sensation. But then obviously they're infighting.
The brothers,
they hate each other.
Don't like each other.
They couldn't. They didn't.
You know why?
Talk for fucking 20 years.
I don't know why. I don't know what the actual reason is. But if they had been putting out music consistently throughout the years, they'd be a shoe-in, I think.
Yeah. See, and that's a band that you would never really see that I would like, but I did dig some of their songs. I did.
Yeah, they were good.
They're very Beatlesy.
They kind of are.
They're more of like a new age Beatles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys know.
You're the big
Fucking Beatles
fan,
expert over here.
Right over here.
Yeah.
Come on.
We
now.
have a Beatles question. We go straight to
You go, yeah. Just ask me.
Yeah. Or Kelly.
Oh my God! Next on the list is Ozzy Osbourne.
What?
I don't know. It
Okay.
doesn't say. Maybe Black Sabbath is in, but
I think.
Even still,
I don't know about that. I mean, that is fucking bullshit.
like, he needs to be in there as
he's a
both
first
with-
ballot.
Yeah,
for both.
for both Black Sabbath
Yeah.
and solo.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to read and see if it says anything about Sabbath. It doesn't say whether they're in or not.
Oh, God.
I think Black Sabbath is in.
That
but
literally hurts my heart.
this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll get some emails drafted up to some venture capital.
We're calling these
We'll
fuckers.
get this. We'll get
Dear
this.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
We're starting
Dear
our own.
Warren Buffett,
Yeah.
we are
And we're-
starting a Hall of Fame.
We need some of your money.
We would like you to be the first venture capitalist inducted into the venture capitalist section of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Here's what we need from you.
Yeah.
$4 billion.
Chump change.
Chump change for him, yeah.
I mean, start a billionaire Hall of Fame.
That would be one of the categories.
There's only like 100 in the whole country, so they're already all in then.
basically, if you become a billionaire, you're in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's true.
not-
Before a certain point, at some point, it's going to become like, now it's trillionaires.
But
That's
see, you're going to
impressive.
have to make sure that they're a billionaire for so many years,
Yeah,
because you can become a billionaire and then lose a ton of money.
yeah. You can't be like a Madoff billionaire.
No.
Yeah, you
No,
can't
like-
be like a 900
No,
millionaire.
just-
No, that's pathetic.
I would argue
Yeah.
Madoff should
What a
be on there.
pussy.
You know?
Yeah, he'd be in there
Sounds
for scammers.
Yeah.
He'd be in the
He'd be
scamming
the-
section.
The Bernie Madoff Scammer of the Year.
Yeah.
Isn't that a drunkie award?
I don't think we did that for a drunkie.
Isn't Madoff? Didn't we name him after an award?
No.
Maybe not. I don't know.
No.
Yeah. Pantera is also not in.
What the
Maybe
hell?
they'll get in.
Well, it's going to be hard since two of them are dead. Well, the brother and the drummer and the fucking lead guitarist, they were brothers and they're both dead. Dimebag Darrell, love your brother. Fucking Vinnie Paul, fucking amazing drummer, so you love your brother. They're both out. They're both dead. And actually, Vinnie Paul just died within the last 2 years. And then Dimebag obviously got shot by a fucking fan.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. You know, but
Insane. Poison. Not in the Hall of Fame. Should be in
again,
the
that's
Hall of
another
Fame.
crock of shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I don't mind Poison, but it's not my go-to shit. But they should definitely.
They
be
need to get in. Yep. Mm-hmm. REO Speedwagon.
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding? Who the fuck made? You know what? I wonder if there's actually a list of the people that are in there, so we see if this list is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because what
that's I
about
was
Van
thinking.
Halen?
Haven't gotten that far yet. Smashing Pumpkins, not in.
Do you think that like the people
I didn't mind Smashing Pumpkins.
they're
Billy
gonna
Corgan's
be at that Green Day show?
Yeah.
It's a Green Day and Smashing Pumpkins.
Billy Corgan's a fucking amazing.
Yeah.
His voice is really weird, but it works.
It's weird, and yeah, he makes it work.
But him and their other guitarists are like fucking amazing. Like those guys can jam.
Sticks. Not in
Come
the Hall of Fame.
on, that's
Rock.
got.
Rock, paper, sticks.
Rock,
Right?
paper, sticks.
Yeah. Get rid of scissors. Rock, paper, sticks.
I'm starting to think
joke.
that the
I don't know.
that, like whoever's in charge over there at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like maybe they just died at some point, and nobody
Like the
else.
secretary's sitting there still doing it.
Well, like yeah, everybody else that works for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame didn't actually know what
Yeah.
what they were all about, and so now they all keep doing their day-to-day stuff, but there's no one to actually induct people anymore.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put you right through when they call, and then sorry, he's on another call. Nobody's been able to get a hold of him for 30 years.
Yeah, he hasn't come out of his office in 30 years.
Oh, he's pooping right now. Sorry, can I take a message?
I'll just leave him.
This place
Right
really
after the beep.
stinks now.
On the other side of the door is just an empty closet, bunch of shit storage and everything.
This might be the worst one.
Weird
Weird
Al.
Al Yankovic.
He should be.
God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
You know, I know that we're being a little, what do you want to call it, sarcastic about it. But for what that guy has done,
Probably should be.
Oh yeah, he's
fucking just, yeah, he might be just taking, he gets permission.
Yep.
But
Even though
there's-
he technically doesn't have to,
Right.
but he won't do it without permission.
Well, technically, he does have to have permission from at least the record companies in order to if everything sounds note for note right in the groove, however it works, he has to get permission, right? But he does, and there's a lot of people who are like, "Fuck, I want Weird Al to play remake my song or parody my song," because then apparently his will go through the fucking roof, and so does the original. Like Gangsters of Paradise, and he did what? Amish in Paradise.
Amish Paradise, yep.
And they both fucking, after, it was like 10 years or 5 years after Gangsters of Paradise came out, it shot back up again because of
Just
Amish
Yeah.
that,
Paradise.
yeah. I can see that. Greatest parody artist of all time,
Easily.
bar none.
Yeah. I do dig me some fucking Stephen Lynch does some pretty decent stuff, but he's actually just a comedian.
Yeah. And Weird Al is also just ridiculously musically talented. Like, he can play basically any instrument.
Yeah.
I mean, he's...
Did you guys ever watch that fucking movie?
I did not watch the
No, it's
the biopic or whatever
Yeah,
on his
with
life.
Daniel Radcliffe as it. It's on, it's like on Tubi or Crackle. You could watch it for free. But there's, commercials. Oh, dude, it's fucking hilarious. Where Madonna was his real girlfriend and all this shit. It's fucking funny. It was really good. And me and Kelly watched it. It was awesome. Good time.
Well, they got all these famous people to show up to film the party, this big party scene or something. And Weird Al, I think he was talking about how he just, when they were filming that, it like blew his mind that all these famous people would come up and like recognize him and be like, "Oh my God, I'm such a fan of yours." And
Well, he's a goofy looking fuck.
yeah,
Wears those Hawaiian shirts all
That
over.
long curly hair.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got 2 Hawaiian shirts. One actually looks like a Hawaiian shirt. The other one is kind of weird. This guy that was a regular at this bar I worked at, hell of a nice guy, owns rental property in Hawaii. And he would go and spend like 2 months there every year, and he could ride it off. The guy had some money. And he went over there once, and he brought me back 2 shirts.
Yeah.
And one was like I said, was a regular looking Hawaiian shirt. But the other one actually told a story. It was really cool. It told a story of a bartender making a drink. And it started at
Right on
one
the shirt.
point on the shirt, like the collar, and wrapped all the way around, all the way down to where the guy was actually done making it. It was really
is cool.
fun. And I still have it.
So you should show that.
Yeah. It was really
Wear it sometime.
I couldn't fit in it.
No.
I'm still, by the way, down to 265 pounds, boys,
nice.
from 300.
Wow.
Damn,
That's
that's
you got
significant.
a number in mind.
I'll be okay with 240. I'd like to get to 220.
Get to 120.
Get to 90.
Yeah.
I need some meth then.
Well, we can make that happen.
Yep.
As long as it's not fentanyl, because I know how much you love your fentanyl.
Well, that would make, it'd help.
Well, because I'll fucking die and. That was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yep.
What else we got?
Oh, we got actors that haven't won an Oscar. Sam Jackson, no Oscar.
Which is kind of weird, but because that guy's in everything. What are they going
Yeah.
to give him an Oscar for?
You'd think he'd get one,
For something.
something.
Should have
He's a
gotten
great
one,
actor.
He should have gotten one for that. A Time
Snakes.
to Kill.
How about Snakes on a Plane?
I've never seen that.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Wasn't there a sequel to it too?
I don't know. There might have been.
No, not A Time to Kill. What is it? It's the one where he's on trial in the South because he killed the guys that raped his daughter or something.
No, that's something. Fuck.
He's like, yes, they
Wasn't
deserve
his-
to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Wasn't his? Wasn't that with Matthew McConaughey?
Yep. Matthew McConaughey was his attorney.
I can't remember what the name of that movie is. It's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie.
Yeah, and Charlize Theron is his wife. Is
yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's wife.
Yep.
God damn, yeah.
Time
That
to
was,
Kill.
Oh, is it? Okay.
1986.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah, it's
you
really
have to
good.
watch it.
Yeah,
You should
I will.
watch that right after you watch Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, you gotta watch
Still
that.
hasn't
yet,
watched
too.
that. Son of a
I haven't
bitch.
seen it. I don't know if I'd like it that
You
much.
would. You really. It does hold up.
Does it?
yeah.
It's a good, just kind of.
Slapstick type humor?
No, it's
Oh,
not
no.
slapstick.
It's just Eddie Murphy being Eddie Murphy. Doing
Yeah,
his thing.
and it's
I do
just,
like Eddie
and it's just a good like action movie, like
Yeah.
action suspense.
They wanted to try to make it like a buddy action movie,
Yeah,
but Eddie Murphy was the only one doing most of that action. But they did have like two Judge Reinhold.
I don't remember the other guy's name, but he's gonna be back for.
Yeah.
They're both back in Beverly Hills Cop
It's
4.
fucking great,
Yeah.
dude. I love Beverly Hills Cop. I'll watch them.
Do you have high expectations for the new one?
I
do because it's
I saw the
they were doing
preview.
a
Yeah,
lot of fucking work to do it.
and I saw the preview. It looks like they went back to that original formula, which was really good.
Right. Yeah. Black Snake Moan.
Black Snake Moan was really good.
I think he
Christina
should've-
Ricci and
Oh, yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I think
Ricci's like a fucking nympho.
yeah, she's a little
Chained to that fucking
trailer
radiator
park
or whatever.
fucking hooker.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a good movie. Another surprise on the list, Tom Cruise.
I don't think that's a surprise.
Wait, he hasn't won one?
Never won.
I was going to say that right away as a joke. 'Cause I just assumed that he had.
I think, Cuba Gooding Jr., I think, either got one or he was nominated.
He got
Jerry Maguire?
Yeah,
Jerry
he won
Maguire.
for Jerry Maguire.
That movie sucked.
It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
It was good.
It was a good movie.
That was right when Renee Zellweger was coming out, and she was still just like this
Mrs.
cute.
Sourface?
Yeah, but she was she does have like a sour face, but she was also just like kind of girl next door cute. Like she wasn't hot, but like
You
she was
ever
fucking cute, and you would
you see the episodes of Family Guy when she's on there?
yeah. They
Yeah.
make
Her
her-
lips stick
she's
out
an
like-
ant. They make her like an anteater with the lips.
That's right.
But
Or like Family Guy, Sarah Jessica Parker. Your face looks like a foot.
yeah, he's right now. All that guy's doing, he's just getting paid. He doesn't even give a shit the quality of his.
It's hard to
movies.
win an Oscar when you're just doing action movies, which he mainly does.
That's true.
But the other movie that I think he could have won an Oscar for was The Last Samurai.
That movie,
Love that movie.
yeah.
You didn't like it?
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
I've only seen it once.
You should watch that right
And
after you
it
watch
holds
Beverly
up.
Hills Cop and that other movie that we were talking about,
Time to Kill.
Time to Kill. Yep.
We're gonna
So like it's based on a true story, right? Last Samurai. Or no?
yes. Well, true events. I
True
believe.
events. I think
Okay.
they clearly embellish.
Was he supposed to be white in real life,
Yeah.
or okay?
Yeah.
I always thought
And he was a
it wasn't
an
really-
officer in the military, the cavalry, and whatever. And a lot of it is true. A lot of it, obviously, like you said, is embellishing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't become you're not taking out 8 guys with a fucking samurai sword about 13 minutes after you've started
Yeah.
learning how to
But
fucking.
the last, I always thought it was an Asian guy, not a white guy like Cruise was.
No, it was
in
actually.
real life.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It was a good movie.
Yeah. Next on the list, I think this will change this year. Robert Downey Jr. He'll
Yeah.
win one for Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I
this
think
year.
so.
And he did make a good point in that, like, or I don't know if it was him that said it, but that he should have won for like Iron Man, one of the Iron Man things.
Yeah.
But the Academy just does not consider comic book movies to be,
Cinema.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of directors who think the same thing, but the problem with that is that, you know what? Go ahead and put out your movie and make yourself $80 million, okay? Mm-hmm. But we're putting together a movie that there are some heartstrings tugged, like at the end of the end game when he dies. that fucking was a bit of a heartstrings, because you had Peter Parker was fucking crying and
I was crying.
well, of course, pussy.
Oh God, yeah. When Thanos died or got beat at the end, I was
Right?
devastated.
Right?
No, we're going to overpopulation.
Same when Darth Vader lost
Mm-hmm.
and died. I mean, why did you kill the hero of the fucking movie? No,
Yeah.
but no.
Or I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Oppenheimer though have you seen it?
Yeah, it's great.
Have you?
I have not.
Oh,
yet.
it's fucking great.
Yep.
It's
Put
really
that
good.
on your list.
Yeah, put that one on your list.
Maybe I will.
Yeah.
He's not,
After
I'm gonna
you
have to-
watch one from your
I will.
list.
I'm gonna have to borrow it to him because the fucker won't rent it. Just like when I borrowed him the fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stars
you
Born.
A Star is Born, and then I rented it on Amazon
It's
so that I
too
didn't have to
lazy.
go downstairs to watch it.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
It's on Amazon Prime now, by the way.
No regrets.
Yep, I would do it again.
Do it again. Yep. Ian McKellen, no Oscar. Should have won one for fucking.
Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
And that's another one that just they don't take seriously for the.
But Peter
That one
Jackson.
they should have.
But Peter Jackson won like 7.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, they won tons of awards and they deserved it.
Yeah.
It was a monumental movie.
Yeah, you go from being fucking Magneto, then you go to be fucking Gandalf. You should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. 100%. percent
Edward Norton.
For what? American
History X.
Yes.
Okay. Great flick.
Fight Club.
Fight Club.
But
yeah.
apparently he's a piece of shit to work with.
I've heard that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why they didn't want to keep him as
The Hulk.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So when they made him, casted him as the Hulk for that second Hulk movie, he went in and was fucking changing everything. And the writer and director were like, what the fuck? Well, I think it'd be better if we did this and blah, 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 blah. Quit being a dick, dude. You're getting paid a few $1 million to
Yeah.
do this. We could have put fucking Mark Ruffalo in it right away. And it probably would have
Right.
still bombed, but
The other thing that he could have won for would be like best supporting actor in Rounders.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rounders was great.
Great movie. He played such a good sleazeball.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
And Bill Murray.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Lost in Translation was great.
Alone. That was a great
great.
movie alone on its own, yeah. He did a lot of like indie movies. The one he should have won for was Zombieland, obviously.
Yeah.
He was hilarious in
A
Zombieland.
small part.
So don't worry, I'll get him. See Eddie Murphy.
Groundhog Day was great.
Groundhog Day was
Dude,
amazing.
that was on the other day, and I got stuck watching it because there was nothing I wanted to watch on any of the streaming, and there was nothing on fucking.
I think on Groundhog Day they played it 24-hour loop. That movie.
That's
Brilliant.
funny. Yeah, that's fitting.
There was a fucking somebody said, you know what? They should do a fucking sequel to that, and what they should do is promote the shit out of it,
And then just replay it the
and
exact.
re-release the exact the first one.
That would be good.
Can you imagine? Hey, what?
Yeah. Yep.
And also work a deal with theaters to do like double features where they show the first Groundhog Day to bring you up to speed, and then they show Groundhog Day 2, and then
It's the same movie.
yeah,
My favorite part is when he's watching Jeopardy with those old people. He's guessing, predicting all the answers.
before he's even reading the
Yeah.
question.
So
Holy shit!
I had a great idea for a movie, and this
Uh-oh.
is no shit. Hey, the thing is, this movie would make a lot of money. My idea is so. You ever sit there and you watch a movie and you look like at inconsistencies in the movie, like there's a full glass of fucking water and then you look and it's half gone, whatever. If you took that and you put all those inconsistencies into any type of movie, right? But you offer $1 million to the first person who could find every single inconsistency, and you will fucking make a buttload of money off that fucking
Not a
movie.
bad idea.
So you sit there and the thing is, and you make it hard. You get the, say there's 60 inconsistencies, but you make the last 5 something fucking extremely hard. Like
the clock in the scene when it changed and re-showed the clock, it was like
5 minutes past.
Yeah, like 2 minutes difference instead of 1.
Yeah.
Right. And because there's some people who will go watch the shit just because they're like, I'm going to win $1 million.
Well, yeah, they'll see it 10 times and be like, oh, it's worth it.
But here's the deal. You've already made, if you made that, say you made that movie for $15 million and that thing made 115, fuck yeah, here's your $1 million, dude. Mm-hmm. I got a lot more of those left, and I'll put another movie out. I'll just keep doing that stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's got legs.
Yeah, it's got legs. Mm-hmm. Drunks vs. the World presents
Inconsistency movie.
Yeah, can you find the bullshit?
Yep.
Hey, and then we can do it with porn too. That guy said
yeah.
First he had a 6-inch dick, now he's got a 1-inch dick. Did you see that?
She's missing a nipple. She's missing a nipple.
Yeah. All of a sudden, hey, there's an Asian blowing me, now it's a white chick.
Yeah,
you know?
That's one.
Yeah. Or the very last one could be you're banging a chick from Thailand. Is it a dude? Is it a girl? You never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the guy that was in the background, he was hard. Now he's soft.
Yeah. Lucas is in there. He had a thumb up his butt. Now he's got 3 inches. Took it out. He's down to 1 inch.
He had a small dick, and now he has a really small dick.
I can barely even see it.
Yeah.
That must be AI manipulating that.
See? It's got legs.
It's got legs. It's got legs.
What else we got?
And a dick.
Apparently a dick.
We should bring back porn movie theaters.
Yeah.
I would never go to one.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, you would?
Can you imagine sitting there watching a porno and then all of a sudden you feel, what's that in the back of my head?
Mm-hmm. I would walk in. I had to introduce myself to everyone else. Be like, I'm going to be your jerk mate tonight.
Your jerk mate.
Got to leave the seat in between us, but I'll be 2
Dude,
seats
I'd be
down.
shit. I wouldn't even make it past the credits, and I'd be leaving.
See you later.
It's like, you're like, as you're sitting down, you just go, all right.
See you later.
See you later. A lot of people be like that. Just walk right out.
Just offer punch cards for as many as you see. Fucking 3 days later, I'm already got 10. I get 1 free jerk.
I'm turned on just by the anticipation of seeing sex. Okay.
Yeah. Just the excitement of it all.
I don't even actually care when I see it, but just knowing that I might see it.
Yeah. It's enough. That's all you
I
need.
didn't even get my pants down. I'm already tired and need to smoke.
Oh, God.
Oh, well.
That was basically it.
Well, I know that there was another Hall of Fame that we didn't get to, but that's fine. We could use that one for later on, more like
That was the sports one.
the sports one. So we can
Pete
look at that
Rose.
later. But I really think next week we each come up with 10, and you have to have a reason why they should be in just
The Hall of
Drunks versus the World generic Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just the Hall of Fame.
The Hall.
The Hall of Fame.
The
Right.
And I think we should start with people that are dead. We should start with people that should already be in the Hall of Fame, no problem. I mean, we could start with clear, like you could start with, have Motley Crue, because that's a clear oversight from that.
Right.
And they're still alive.
Right.
But I think we got to start with the OGs,
Einstein.
Fucking.
Did he ever win a Nobel? I don't think he did.
I think he did.
I'm not sure.
I think he did.
He might have. Should have.
Yeah.
I mean, he did help blow up, Japan. Twice.
That alone should get you in.
That alone should have gotten him into the Hall of Fame. All he did was give a
It'd be funny if he won the Nobel Peace Prize for that.
I'm going with for one of mine for sure is going to be Dan. That's all. His name is Dan, and he was one of the guys that helped build the pyramids.
Dan did.
Yeah, he was one of the slaves, but he made a significant contribution to the first pyramid.
So do they win anything then? I mean, do we give them a fucking gift card to Starbucks or if they make it in?
Amazon gift card, $25.
Here's you want a gift card to Amazon, or you could pick and get this one to Barnes and Noble. Which one you want?
Yeah. Yep.
Starbucks, fucking
Starbucks. Caribou.
Yeah, we don't want to give them the really good one.
No,
because,
no.
You give them a $25 gift card to fucking Starbucks. That's like 3
Yeah,
copies.
we're on a budget here too. So, you know.
Alrighty, well, Justin, do you have anything else you'd like to share with our listeners?
Don't smoke cigarettes. They're so bad for you.
Yeah, they are bad for you. I don't smoke them either.
Yeah,
So.
terrible.
Pookie, how about you?
You should smoke cigarettes. They're good for you.
And you know what I have to say? Listen to us anywhere you can find podcasts. Spotify.com, goodpods.com, YouTube,
Bad pods.
Bad Pods,
Podcast.com.
Podcast.com.
.org.ru.
pcast.net, which is not real either. So just check us out wherever you want to find a podcast and let us know how you found us, and maybe you'll get something like herpes. And we'll see you later.